Good morning. Well, I think it's a little bit of a relief. Certainly when we were looking at the polls running into this, there was certainly a concern that actually the populist movement would gain more than they have done. So I think it is a relief. I think it's also a function of the fact that the number of people who got out and voted, certainly on continental Europe, allowed some of the more mainstream parties to do better. Also the Greens, the younger people finally realizing this is an important issue and making that play. I think that's good from the democratic process. From a market perspective and a policy perspective, I don't really think it changes a great deal. As I say, for me, this important thing waking up this morning was there was no great surprise that the populists had gained a surprising market share.
Just focus the lens on France a little bit more this morning, because we haven't spoken about it enough. We saw Le Pen's party edge out above Macron. We did expect a protest vote given what's taken place around yellow vests, but it's less than clear what this means for Macron as we count down to the next election down the track. He's got some way to go, but if he doesn't get reforms at home and he doesn't get reforms in Brussels, then you've got to say Le Pen has a strong showing next time round. What do you make of that?
Well, I think so. I think it's it's a wake-up call if he needed one. I don't think he did. I think it was clear. But Le Pen's party, again, similar kind of share to where they were in the last election. So, of course, that doesn't mean that on the national front they're going to do particularly well. But if anything, if you want to put a slightly positive spin on all of this, I think it tells you that either the mainstream parties, or in the case of France, the new parties, for them to succeed, they have to deliver on their promises. They have to listen to what their people are saying and deliver. I think one thing that comes out of this, from my perspective, is that the mainstream parties have to change. They have to listen to what people are saying, and rather than just trying to kind of capture some of the popular vote, rather trying to emulate some of the populist policies, they really need to come out with well thought out, structured, fact-based policies that the electorate can buy into, particularly young people today.
Perhaps broadening it out to the European impact of the result in France. I mean, the French and Italian leadership have really taken different tones when it comes to their prevailing view of the best direction for Europe. Italy's Lega leader Salvini couldn't be further apart from President Macron. Whose vision do you see prevailing at the European level moving forward?
Well, I certainly hope that in terms of the vote that we've seen overnight, I mean, it tells you that the bulk of the party, the bulk of people do believe in the construct of Europe. They do believe in remaining within the Eurozone. But I guess some of these changes we've seen at the margin tell us that Europe needs to change. I mean, we saw in the case of Brexit, 52% of the voters didn't believe in it. So I think there is an appreciation on the part of Europe that they do need to embrace what the public are telling them. And I do think it's probably going to go more in the way of Macron, provided he can deliver a real feeling of vision, a feeling that they can get things done. Because if they don't, you're going to have a fragmented populist parties doing well. And the problem with that is they don't have one single vision. There isn't one clear desire. There isn't one clear movement that people can latch onto. So you have this kind of sporadic groupings, which I think would be clearly negative for the future of Europe in the longer term.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.